Have you ever encountered an alien being face to face? Yes, I have. So, are we truly alone in the universe? Or are hidden civilizations waiting to reveal themselves? Dr. Stephen Greer, who investigates these questions, is closely following the recent surge in UFO discussions. For years, he has been working on a web of lies spun by governments and mysterious organizations, concealing information from the public. Evidence has been hidden, witnesses silenced, and events controlled with carefully crafted narratives. But now, the curtain is being drawn back. Dr. Greer's revelation of a conspiracy between extraterrestrial advanced civilizations and superpowers is more incredible and terrifying than anything we have imagined. This goes beyond simple conspiracy theories and represents a discovery moment that changes everything. Join us. How did Dr. Stephen Greer uncover the truth about UFOs, and why does it concern us all? UFOs, or UAPs as they are now known, have recently moved from the realm of conspiracy theories into official discussions. At a press conference calling for the investigation of secret military operations related to UFOs, a 3-hour presentation was made to Congress. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer immediately followed up by introducing a bill to pressure the Pentagon. Throughout that week, 3 whistleblowers testified before Congress, supporting claims that the federal government has been concealing information about UFOs and UAPs. Greer has long claimed that a secret group of government officials and military personnel has been active in this area. This group has conducted illegal operations to collect and reverse engineer strange aircraft, while Congress and the White House were unaware. Greer has gathered evidence of this illegal secret government and revealed the stories of over 700 high-ranking government officials, corporate whistleblowers willing to testify about extraterrestrial beings, information collected in the United States, and international maps form the basis of these illegal operations. Greer has demanded that the government hold hearings and issue subpoenas by a specific date to investigate the UFO issue. In a press conference held at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. in June, 3 former military members attended a meeting where Dr. Stephen Greer, who is knowledgeable about previously undisclosed encounters with other flying objects reported worldwide, invited Congress to pay attention to the issue. At a hearing held on July 26th, 3 whistleblowers presented their information to the National Security Subcommittee of the House Oversight Committee regarding the federal government's handling of pilot claims related to UFO sightings. The 3 whistleblowers testified for nearly 2 hours following the News Nation interview. One of the 3, a former official in the Department of Defense's National Reconnaissance Office investigating UAPs, told News Nation that he was aware of a secret crash recovery program. He stated that these programs had retrieved technological vehicles of non-human origin. You could call it a spacecraft, landed or crashed, with non-human exotic origins, he said. Grush claimed that he had been shown sensitive materials, but did not disclose them publicly despite his background as a decorated combat officer and former intelligence officer. There are no tangible proofs to support his claims, but according to him, the Pentagon has about a dozen alien vehicles, along with pilots' bodies. A well-known astronomer expressed disappointment in response to Grush's interview. Astrophysicist David Kipping from Columbia University said that while this was exciting for those searching for life on worlds near other stars, it was just another personal testimony and nothing beyond that. Congress's curiosity is not based on solid foundations, relying on secret Pentagon footage and witness statements from years ago. Objects moving in strange and possibly extraterrestrial ways formed the basis of Grush's claims. These objects caught the attention of senior lawmakers and military officials in 2017. The New York Times published evidence of a secret Pentagon program initiated in response to demands from former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, D. Nevada. In 2020, the Pentagon released 3 blurry videos of UAPs. These developments were part of a broader investigation conducted by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence and government officials. In a non-classified report published in 2021, the National Intelligence stated that UAPs exhibited abnormal flight characteristics in some cases, but suggested that there could be natural explanations for them. A follow-up study in 2023 identified over 170 additional instances, some of which seemed confirmed, that warranted further investigation. These incidents, demonstrating unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities, suggest something strange is happening. Kipping noted that since he worked internally on the UAP task force, there was no reason to believe he was lying or insincere. However, 70 years later, another anecdotal narrative about UFO culture, wars, conspiracy theories, and cynicism is not enough. Kipping mentioned that Melissa Foucan, the vice president of the Association of Relevant Scientists and Sociologists at the Rand Corporation, warned that Americans should evaluate new and surprising claims. According to experts speaking to The Hill, claims of potential alien contact are similar to Grush's Scientific Matters and Pentagon's claims, which are anecdotal or isolated cases, according to Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, beyond personal credibility. He emphasized that if the military had this information, it should be disclosed to the public, and access to extraterrestrial objects should be possible for everyone. If such information exists, it may need to be concealed to gain an advantage over other nations or for national security concerns. But this is entirely speculative. However, Loeb acknowledged that Grush could be mistaken. There could also be rumors that Grush was misled or deliberately misinformed, and that he might be hiding secret weapon programs involving human elements. Some factions might have developed special weapons different from what we thought. According to Loeb, the U.S. has a broader problem with all witness UAP accounts, including those from the military. We don't know what the false alarm weaponization rate is. Kipping pointed out that people tend to misidentify to varying degrees and classify these unexplained events according to culturally familiar norms when they encounter them. There are likely billions of rocky planets in our universe. According to current estimates, scientists have discovered around 4,500 exoplanets orbiting other stars. However, there is an idea at the forefront of modern astrobiology and planetary research. Planets with plate tectonics are extremely rare, even if terrestrial planets are abundant. It is believed that the stable climate over billions of years, which allows for the development of complex life like on Earth, and the concentration of certain metals in rich ores are important functions of plate tectonics. Plate tectonics are probably present in only a small fraction of terrestrial planets. For example, neither Venus nor Mars may have experienced this process. Therefore, extraterrestrial beings might want to visit Earth due to our unique plate tectonics and the concentration of certain metals. Our tectonics also allow for a diverse biosphere, making Earth an attractive place for alien civilizations. For any rocky planet in the cosmos, simply being in a habitable zone may not be enough to sustain complex life. Complex life on Earth requires much stricter environmental conditions than the powerful microbial communities that feed on inorganic energy deep below. On the surface, it is believed that our warm oceans and many Earth features play an important role in maintaining a stable surface environment over long geological periods. A large moon prevents excessive wobbling of the planet's rotation axis. Plate tectonics function to regulate the climate. The global magnetic field deflects the solar wind, preventing the atmosphere from drifting into space. For these reasons, extraterrestrial civilizations might see Earth and similar planets as desirable colonies. But how exactly could they know we are here? Humanity has been unintentionally sending radio waves into space for about 100 years. This means that extraterrestrial beings could potentially detect our existence with sensitive radio telescopes. Thanks to the Earth-centered light-speed expanding radio bubble, showing our technological development over approximately 200 light-years, Even if other intelligent life forms exist in the galaxy, they would most likely remain unaware of our recent presence. This covers an area of 100,000 light-years in diameter, which is a negligible part of the galaxy. It is clear that Earth is teeming with life. Humans have been civilized for only about 100 years out of the hundreds of millions of years of Earth's history, which brings us to one of the most talked about topics in astrobiology: the accumulation of oxygen in the atmosphere due to photosynthesis by living organisms on Earth, especially plants and cyanobacteria, which constitutes 1/5 of the air we breathe. Oxygen is a highly reactive gas and has accumulated in the atmosphere only because it is continuously replenished. Astrobiologists believe that the presence of oxygen in the atmosphere, especially when combined with a reducing gas like methane, is a biosignature of life on Earth. This is an extremely rare condition in terms of planetary geochemistry. By building space telescopes and using spectroscopy, we analyze the chemical composition of exoplanet atmospheres beyond Earth and scan the night sky for evidence of life. Our advancement to the galactic stage may be a sign of relatively new emerging life on another planet. Civilizations that have developed intelligence might have used their telescopes millions of years ago to search for planets with oxygen-rich atmospheres. This is not an unusual occurrence in galactic history, but Earth's obvious biological diversity has captured everyone's attention. Thank you for watching. Space Telescope. While you're still here, don't forget to click on the video on your screen for more mind-blowing videos about space.